Okay, so this next question is about the head tax and dealing with housing affordability. So, had I been on the city council when the head tax originally went through, I would have voted for it and I would have opposed its repeal when the city council was faced with repealing it. As I said before, we need progressive revenue streams in the city, and some of that has been proposed as a capital gains tax, but looking at an employee tax on big business, I think going forward is something that we should be considering. And whether that, I think I would support a head tax, bringing back a head tax, with the exception that I think we need to focus on profit over revenue, because we know some of the businesses like grocery stores that have very thin profit margins could have been sunk with the way the head tax was originally written. So using a more progressive stance on that by looking at profit over revenue. Now, as far as how do we hold major businesses in Seattle accountable to their workers? Another way we've thought about doing a head tax is looking at the difference between the highest paid and the lowest paid workers in a particular business and using that to calculate a employee tax. And then as far as holding businesses accountable, the number one way I think to hold businesses accountable to their workers is to be organizing within industries. And so as a city councilor, I would support any worker's ability to organize and take collective actions within their workplaces to hold their employers accountable. And I would support unionizing workplaces in any industry that is interested in unionizing. And another way that I'm looking to hold businesses accountable as well is one of the first things I want to do in office is do a feasibility study on how we can get big businesses to contribute to helping with affordable childcare, which is a huge issue across our district here in District 4. Our lack of affordable childcare is huge, and right now we don't have enough businesses paying into that system in order to make childcare accessible for everybody in our district. So yeah, I would support a head tax, bringing back a head tax, and holding businesses accountable is always going to come down to an organizing problem or an organizing adventure.